On April 23, 1910, in the heart of Paris at the Sorbonne, Theodore Roosevelt stepped up to deliver more than a speech. He delivered a battle cry to all who dared to live boldly. The crowd expected a lecture on government, maybe a reflection on American power. Instead, they got something electric. Roosevelt unleashed a truth that would echo for over a century. He didn't speak to the elites or the comfortable. He spoke to those who fight, fail, and rise again. In the most iconic moment, he thundered, "It is not the critic who counts." With that, he drew a line in the sand. No more applause for spectators, only for those in the arena. Dusty, bloodied, imperfect, and brave. Roosevelt knew what he was talking about. This was a man who led cavalry charges, hunted lions, and took a bullet to the chest during a speech, then finished it anyway. He believed in action over elegance, courage over comfort. "The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena," he said, his voice rising with conviction. His words weren't just about politics. They were about life, about stepping into the unknown, knowing you might fail. If he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. That was the message. Better to fall face first than to have never tried at all. That speech hit like thunder, and its echoes still rattle today. Fighters whisper it before matches. Leaders draw strength from it in crises. It lives in locker rooms, war rooms, and graduation stages. It's become a creed for the bold-hearted. Roosevelt didn't preach perfection. He preached grit. Real courage, he said, is earned in the mud by those willing to be mocked, misunderstood, and underestimated. Because they know growth only comes through struggle. Over 100 years later, we still face arenas of our own. On screens, in boardrooms, in classrooms, in hearts. But Roosevelt's words still blaze. Forget the critics. Step into the fight. Daring is the only way forward. Because in the end, history doesn't remember the hecklers. It remembers the ones who showed up, bloodied, broken, relentless, and dared greatly.